as they run up and send this one away. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Play action. It's Jackson. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Second and 1 is offered an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
Right back to him on first down. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here we go on 4th down. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Play action. Now Jackson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Derrick Henry, 43 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. They go play action with Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. Into the secondary past the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what?
That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. From the 44, Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And this one's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
On second down now, it's Thomas, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, Thomas. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now it's Jackson. They'll roll him out, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with a touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. It's going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
2nd and 10. Here's Brady to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So a second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now here's a handoff out of the gun. Space to run past the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Jackson. That is caught inside the 5. 7 yards, the pickup there. 2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line. Rolling to his right. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half of action. He's going to float this one deep right side. They got his man complete. And they finally get him to not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there for KC. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. That throw by Brady incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted.
Don't worry about it, dude.
Picked off at about the 31. There he goes right side. And he will take this one home. It's a